And I was just like, God, like, can you do this for me? Like, I don't know what else I'm gonna do, especially how like the enemy, I don't know if you've ever been to Los Angeles. There's a huge homeless population. And baby, many of them people came out here thinking that they was gonna make it.
Yeah, yeah.
And they did not, and they sat in their pride or did not have a home to go back to, and they've been out here on these streets. And me seeing these homeless people every 2 to 5 seconds while I'm driving, I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna I ain't gonna hold on to pride like this. Like my parents won't let me. But it
No,
was
for
that
real.
doubt, because even having that thought that that would happen to me is doubting that God is my provider
Mhm.
and that God would take care of me. And sure enough, I mean, sure enough, when I was down to my last, I will never forget it. I was driving down Santa Monica Boulevard, actually heading to a restaurant to sit with my friends. And I got a phone call while I'm driving. I'm crying as I'm driving, listening to oceans. So I was down bad, y'all. Okay.
I cannot.
Spirit lead me
For
where
real.
my
And you just
I mean, could barely see, right, could
'cause
barely
that
see
song
out
will
my
wreck you
eyes
though in
to
real
drive.
life.
And I'm going through it because I'm literally at that point where I might have to make that phone call. Like, guys, I'm coming back. And I get a phone call and it's from the temp agency. And this is after hours. We're talking about almost 7 o'clock. The office usually closes at 5. And I pick up the phone, I wipe tears, I try to get my voice together. And she's like, "Hey, Jolene, I'm sorry for the late call, but something passed my desk, and I wanted to reach out to you to see if you were interested. And it's for a position. It's only 4 to 6 weeks. Are you interested?" I was speechless. And I said, "Yes." So she said, "Well, can you start tomorrow?" I said, "Yes." And y'all, that position that was only supposed to be 4 to 6 weeks turned into 10 months. Then when I was at that company, they offered me a full-time position, and I'm still with that. It's not the same company, but I'm still, working based on that one phone call
Like that
to this
is
day. Like,
that's amazing. It's amazing, but it's definitely a testament to what God will do when you trust him.